What's going on YouTube? Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Mastermind Creations Reformatted R-03 Bovis. This is the first released member from the Feral Rex team, the Feral Cons, and I cannot even express to you guys how much I've been looking forward to this. I am super excited to have this guy in hand at long last, and I am super excited to show him to you guys. So, without further ado, let's take a look. And as you can see, he's in the, I guess this is, standard at this point, reformatted packaging, much like Hexatron. And much like Hexatron, he has the magnetic door on the front, but we'll get into that in just a moment. First of all, you can see this nice CG render on the front of the box here. Nice purple color with some foil lettering on the side, and on the back you can see it's got all the different modes and ways you can kind of do things with this guy, and he's got he's very versatile. It's very awesome. So yeah, here he's in robot mode with the cannons on his back, holding the cannons. Here he's in leg mode. You can see kind of an outline of Feral Rex here, and then of course bull mode. And here he is just being awesome looking. So yeah, here is the packaging. Let's open up the window and we can take a quick look here. You can see there's a very nice drawing of Bovis on the inside, and then in here is where we would normally find the figure. But where is he? Oh my goodness, where could he possibly be? Well, let's answer that right now. Here he is, Bovis, the supply specialist. Yeah, this guy is super cool. Let me get this out of the way real quick. But before we get to him just yet, let me show you the other things he comes with. He, of course, comes with a instruction manual. Very simple, easy to follow. He also comes with a comic book included on the other side there. And that's very interesting to read. Pretty cool stuff there. And, of course, he comes with a stat card. This shows you his strength, intelligence, speed, endurance, cast, which is his rank, courage, firepower, and skill, of course. Speed is 3, pretty far down there, but everything else is pretty. This guy's pretty hardcore. Very nice illustrations on there. Good job, Unicron. And yeah, very nice quality card here. Yeah, like a credit card, basically. Very thick and shiny. Yeah, so that's that stuff. Let's get on to Bovis himself here. As you can see, he is a big red bull, well, red and orange bull, and yeah, this dude is chunky, let me tell you. Super solid. So I want to just show him off without all this stuff, so we'll unplug the cannon from his back here, which is on very solidly, might I add. There we go. Dropping stuff all over. Here, I'll pop these guns off the sides and the blade, and we can kind of just take a look at Bovis in his beast mode, just very basically here. And as you can see, he's a very solid looking bull. Not terribly well proportioned for an actual bull, but let's face it, the Predacons were never really that well proportioned. And just to show you what I mean, we'll show him off here with his Generation 1 counterpart, Tantrum. And so as you can see, this is the old version of the bull. This is the new version of the bull. They're fairly close in size, honestly, but you can tell that this guy is like leaps and bounds ahead. So we're going to put this dude off to the side for right now. I'm going to just show you quickly the articulation in this mode, and I do apologize for the lighting. My my studio lights, as they say, are currently packed. I'm moving, so I don't have anything that I normally have, so bear with me. But he's got some motion in the head, like so. You can actually even pull the neck out a little bit, just to kind of get like a side-to-side movement as well, which I think is really cool. So yeah, you can get that going on. You can open his mouth, although be warned, there's a head inside, but you can also flip that down, so you can have his mouth open without the head showing. You're just going to have a head underneath his neck. So, whatever. I don't think bulls are really known for their wide, gaping mouths anyway. So yeah, very, very cool looking horns here, which are adjustable. But they're very tight, and I truly appreciate that, because to be honest, like, horns on bull figures that you can kind of move around, I kind of want something I don't like, to be honest, because I always feel like one gets kind of crooked and then you can never get them to line up properly. But that's me nitpicking, and I'm crazy, so pay no attention. So yeah, very, very solid here. And let's see what else he's got. Nice motion in his forelegs, and it's got some going on here. Ball joint, you can move it around. His hoof can move all around on a ball joint. His rear legs are very similar. They can bend out, and there's even a soft ratchet on those, which is crazy. So ball joint there, swivel back and forth a little bit. You can break it kind of if you want and have them kicking out even further, but yeah, so very cool, like that, ball joint, all that good stuff. Very nicely done. There is an alternate transformation to his bull body, but I think I'm going to leave that for my Fortis review, because I think I'm going to have Fortis utilize that transformation scheme and kind of leave this guy as is. But yeah, so very, very nice, and let's show him off with just a quick size comparison. Here he is with Masterpiece Sideswipe. So this is a big guy, as you can see. So yeah, very cool. One more beast mode comparison, and here he is with Masterpiece Grimlock. So you can see these guys are going to be just the best of friends. Awesome. So yeah, I'm going to pause it right here, and when I get back, we will transform this guy into robot. Alright guys, so transformation of Bovis is pretty simple, actually. All you really want to do is come around here and just split the rear end in half, and just kind of get the legs out of the way, and open these little flaps here. And then we're just going to go ahead and pull the legs down like so. All kinds of ratchets going on here. We'll just flip up the knee pads. Yeah. And then flip these little bits kind of wherever you want. They're adjustable. And then we're going to come down to the back again. And these bits are going to unplug. And come around and just kind of... You just got to finesse it a little bit, and then there you go. That's a foot. You just plug that right in. And there you go. 1 foot done. Unplug this. Just finagle it around. There you go. And bam. The other foot's done. Alright. So, next what we'll do is we're going to come over here. We're going to take these bits, and you see there's a little slot there and a little plug there. I'm just going to go ahead and unattach or detach that bit, and then just plug this in on the side here. Then we have the legs. We're just going to take this whole bit and turn it right around, just like so. Just like that. And these side bits are just going to kind of come around here and just kind of hang off the sides. I'm not entirely sure what their purpose is, but all of Mastermind Creations figures as of late, have had these kind of rings at the waist that just kind of have these bits that usually hold weapons or something like that, but I'm not sure what these do. Maybe there's something I'm just not seeing, but you can also take, there's these little panels on the backs of the legs. You just want to pull those out and then pull them around and then plug them into the sides of the leg, and that's going to beef out the leg a little bit. There we go. Very nice. We're just about done, guys. Alright, so now that that's all settled, we just want to come around here, get the arms going. Just going to pull this gray bit down and then pull this black bit up and turn the foot around. This panel is going to come out to the front as shoulder pads, and this is just going to plug in. You can see there's a slot right here and a tab right here and a tab right here and a slot in the foot. You're just going to plug that all in, and that plugs in nice and tight. And just flip the hand out just like so. Same on the other side. Flip the foot around just like that. Arm comes down. Shoulder pad goes out. Do-do-do. Everything plugs in nice and solid. And then the hand comes out just like so. Now all you want to do is just flip this head around and then flip the robot face down, and there you have Bovis. And I think I want to just flip these out so I can get the feet a little bit more forward. There we go. There is Bovis in robot mode. Very nice, very solid, very large, surprisingly large. And just to show you guys how large he is, we're going to do some size comparisons once more. We'll do his Generation 1 counterpart once again, as I transform him frantically behind the camera. There we go. So here he is, and here is his Generation 1 counterpart, and they're honestly around the same size. However, I think you'll notice a very obvious difference here in the overall aesthetic. This thing is so derpy looking right now. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous figure. I'm going to put him off to the side. And let's do another size comparison here. Here he is with Mastermind's other creation, the reformatted Hexatron. Let's put him right there. So you can see he's certainly smaller than Hexatron, but that's Hexatron's huge, so that's not really a gauge to go by. But there he is with Hex. Let's show him off with some Masterpiece figures. Here we have Grimlock. So he is a bit smaller than Grimlock here, but I think they scale well together. And then, of course, here is Masterpiece Sideswipe. And you can see he is taller than Sideswipe by a good head or so. So I think he scales very nicely with the Masterpiece line, especially when he's combined with Feral Rex. I think it's going to look great all together on a shelf. I'm really looking forward to it. But that's those guys. Let's do articulation real quick here. And he's got articulation. So his head can kind of go up, so you can look up if you want, you know. He can look down-ish, Actually, there you go. Now he can look down more. But he's got, he's got side to side. He can go, but he can move, side to side, all that good stuff. His arms can go out about that far. It is restricted a little bit by the shoulder pad, but he's got, full range of motion there. He does have this panel that allows him to kind of move his arm out some more, but that's not really, that doesn't look all that fantastic if you do that. But he does have a bicep swivel. He's got a double jointed elbow, but it is again restricted by the armor a little bit. But you can get a very nice range of motion from that. He's got a wrist swivel, and the hand moves in and out due to transformation, of course. He does, of course, have a waist. Very nice. He's got some ratcheting hips out to the side, which are restricted by this piece, but you could even move that off to the side if you wanted to get some more movement out of that. He's got a swivel at the upper knee. He's got a very nice knee bend, and of course his foot is on a stalk with a ball joint, and he also bends at the toe. So that is pretty awesome articulation right there. I'm very pleased with it. Bovis also comes with a bunch of weapons. Namely these guns. Very cool little pistols, which you can just hold on to like so. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So he's got those guys going on. And they're not very large pistols. He doesn't have very huge guns, but I don't really see Bovis as a kind of a huge gun-wielding guy. He seems more of a bruiser to me, so he's more likely to use these guys. And it's a little very hard to see in this lighting, not a little. But the color is kind of a champagne-y gold on the handle. Just plastic, and then on the blade itself is silver over top of that. So it's got this really nice, like, kind of just very nicely colored blades. And those you can stick in his hands, either right side up, upside down, which looks pretty good. Looks like crazy brass knuckles of doom. Or you can, of course, attach them to any of his various pegs all over his arms and such. And yeah, you got some cool stuff going on. Other accessories. He comes with this thing, this huge gigantic thing that's the size of my hand. This is Feral Rex's foot, and yeah, it's large, but it also has these grooves in it, and if you turn him around here, you can see that he has these grooves on his back as well. So what you can do is just kind of plug that right on there, and now he can carry the cannon as a backpack. Very, very nice. You can also unplug it from his back, take these guns out of his hand, and you see there's these little posts on the side here. Just stick those right in his hands. And now he's wielding this insane cannon. And sometimes it looks a little bit better if you kind of prop it up a little bit, so it kind of looks like he's got this sort of mobile mortar artillery cannon thing that he's firing off. Yeah, very, very cool. So, while we're on the subject of this thing, this is a foot. Attached here is a hand. We pop this right off, and you can see this is the hand of Rex, the king. It's a very nicely sized hand. I am very excited to eventually get the entirety of the robot that it belongs to. He can of course point and say, you are next. I will say I kind of wish that they made the fingertips like sharp, you know, more claw-like, but this is quite alright. I definitely like the look of this. I like the spikes all over, and just the general bad buttery of this thing. Yeah, so very cool. Here's the foot itself. It's got some articulation going on there. And give me just a moment and we will come back and check this guy's leg mode out. So I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, now to transform this guy into leg mode, I've gone ahead and just put him back into his beast mode, because that's basically where you're starting from for it. So basically all you gotta do is pretty much, you know, a lot of what you saw already. We're just gonna kind of put this bit up here, just like so. Turn the leg around again and plug it in right there. There we go. Plug that in. Get this bit up, and I found the secret is to push it up and in, which I wasn't doing before, so it was taking much longer than it needed to. You just turn the hoof around just like so, and that plugs in. Very nice, very nice. You just want to take the beast head and just put it up, and you can see there's a little tab on his chin that it's just going to stick right in there. Just kind of hold that in place. Very nice. Now what you want to do is take the shoulders and pull them right out. Okay? You're going to open this whole bit up, and back here, this is the housing for the combiner port, and you want to pull this out, and oh, that's really tight. Whew, yeah, that was tight. But I have a feeling it's gonna, you know, it's gonna loosen up nicely over time, but still be nice and solid, because it's only tight in one direction. So I think it's just kind of that mechanism that holds into the grooves. It's probably just a little bit stiff still. But as you can see on the back here, there's a nice little button to release the combiner port. And yeah, very nice. So just want to bring this around here, and these bits are gonna kind of come right over here, and you can see the plugs here are gonna plug into the feet like so, and then come around, plug into the feet like so, and then these bits will plug together back here. There we go. Oh, and I did that a little prematurely. I apologize. So what you want to do is kind of split the legs a little bit. Take your foot and pull this bit up, and then turn it right around here. And this is going to be the part that actually combines. Just sneak it in there. Plug it in. Go, and then close this other half around it. There we go, nice and solid. These feet just plug in right there, just like so, against the back of the leg. Derp derp doo. There we go. Alright. I've got a little bit off center, so it's not plugging in properly, but there we go. Alright. And there we have the leg. Holy crap. This is the first time I've actually had it in leg mode. and man, it's huge. So yeah. Now, a lot of people complain about the thickness of the ankles, and I totally understand that. And yeah, I get that. You could leave these bits up here to kind of widen out the entire leg, but honestly, I'm just gonna have the leg kind of at an angle this way, so you don't really see how wide it is. And I'm also gonna, I think, stick these in here for now. These guns will eventually attach to one of the other members' guns to form basically the X-ray cannon from the original Predaking. But yeah, this is just lovely. I'll show you a quick size comparison. Here's the leg of Feral Rex next to Masterpiece Sideswipe. There you go. And of course the hand that can just kind of grab his face. Just pull him down. Oh boy. Yeah, so we'll do another quick comparison here. Just like so. Just like so. Bam-a-llama. Head goes down. This goes on. And there is the original Generation 1 Predaking leg next to the leg of Feral Rex. So, yeah. Feral Rex. Also, for those of you that don't know, these blades will combine as well as the swords. All the weapons that come with these guys will combine with the weapons of all the other guys to form a gigantic sword and a gigantic gun. So, really, really awesome stuff. I am super excited and super happy to have these guys in hand finally. They have exceeded my expectations on every level, every single level. So I can't wait for the next member, which I think is Leo Dux, the Razor Claw. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering, but that's what I think. But in any case, I was just really excited to show this guy to you guys. And yeah, it's awesome. So for those of you that are unaware, this guy costs about $100 depending on where you get him from. And for a third-party figure, he is beyond worth that price. There are other and some of you may be wondering why I didn't show this compared to some of the other third-party combiners that are currently available on the market today, such as Stunticons. And the reason is very simple. They are packed and in boxes that I can't really access easily right now. Otherwise I would have. But I'll just tell you right off the bat, the Fans Project Stunticons come up to, roughly Bovis's waist in robot mode. And the price for those is not... The difference in price is not enough to justify their size to me. They're, you know, they're about, you know, they're about 60% of the cost, 60 to 70% depending on where you pick them up, of the cost of this guy, and they're like not even half his size, especially not in just mass accessories. They come with those dinky little guns. This dude has them beat on every single level, and yeah, I am so excited for Feral Rex, you guys. But yeah. So this guy came in the mail today, and I had to get the review up so I stopped packing, which I probably shouldn't have done. But yeah, that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so much, as always, for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, definitely pick up the Feral Rex members. If you are a Transformers fan, if you're a Predaking fan, you would be doing yourself an injustice not to at least get one, because then you'll be completely addicted and you'll have to get the others. I'm fairly positive of it. This dude is just so solid and feels so good, like in your hand. Like just the plastic quality on this guy just feels nice. He's got a nice tactile feel to him that I really do like. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you again for watching. As always, be sure to let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hit me up with a like if you found this informative. Also, you can fit the guns on his side, which is awesome. He's got like holsters, kind of, sort of. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for